What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this podversation. So as we know, OJ Simpson, he just recently finally lost his life due to a battle with prostate cancer. Well, we also know that the family of Ron Goldman, who won a civil suit against OJ after he was found not guilty in criminal court for being civilly liable for the death of Ron Goldman, they have been trying to collect on a judgment that they were awarded for millions of dollars years ago that they have just not had much success in at this point. But now that he's no longer here, they're coming after that estate, and the executor of his estate has been named, and that is attorney Malcolm Lavergne. He is overseeing the estate, and he says, "It's my hope that the Goldmans get zero. Nothing." That's his words. So this comes from page 6. OJ Simpson's estate is reportedly fighting against paying money from a wrongful death suit to the family of the late Ron Goldman after the former football player died from cancer. Simpson's will was filed in Las Vegas, and the court documents named the attorney Malcolm Lavergne as the executor in charge of overseeing the estate. And he says, to reiterate, he says, "Them specifically, and I will do everything in my capacity as the executor or personal representative to try and ensure that they get nothing." Lavergne said he was shocked to find out that he was named the executor of Simpson's estate, further claiming he does not know its full current value. "I am flummoxed as to why he would name me as the personal representative or the executor, but he did, and it's something I'm going to take very seriously." The Las Vegas Review-Journal reported that the will states Lavergne is responsible for paying for a suitable monument for Simpson's grave. Additionally, court documents reportedly stated that the late Heisman Trophy winner wanted his will to be administered without litigation or dispute of any kind. He reportedly added that any beneficiary, heir, or person who sought to establish a claim on the will to dispute it would receive $1 and no more in lieu of any claimed interest in the will or its assets. In June 1994, we know Simpson was accused of taking the life of his late wife, ex-wife at that point, and Ron Goldman. And after a highly publicized trial, he was found not guilty in criminal, but found liable in a civil wrongful death lawsuit. He passed away to prostate cancer at the age of 76, and page 6 exclusively reported that the Goldman and Nicole's families never received the full amount of money, as OJ had allegedly been running a ring of all-cash business dealings to hide proceeds. He would sign anything except anything that had to do with the trial or murder, a source claimed. The stipulation was always that he had to be paid in cash. Page 6 was also told that OJ had only paid $123,000 of the $33.5 million balance. An insider said with thing being paid in cash, there was no way to document how much money he had access to. Listen, guys, I get it. When you get a judgment, you want to try to do your best to get what you were awarded. And yes, it sounded like OJ did everything in his power to make sure that those families did not get a dime more than what he willingly paid. And I'm not even saying he willingly paid the over $100,000 that he did pay of the $33.5 million balance. But at this point in time, do you feel that the family should pursue this to try to get anything further. Because let's just be honest, the money is never going to bring their family back that their lives were taken, period. And I just feel that when you continue to pursue stuff like this, you don't get any peace and you don't get any rest. And it's not doing you any good. I get it. It's not right for him to have ducked and dodged when he could have just set up payments over the years and whatever to get them their money, because obviously he was living life well, except for maybe the years that he was in prison after he was convicted for stealing back his own stuff. Like, that was crazy. But it happened, and that was that. But I just feel that now with them going after his estate and the executor of the state basically saying he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that they get absolutely nothing, zero, I'm just like, wow. Again, thankfully, that's not a fight that I have to have anything to do with and I'm not involved with. But I'm just speaking from a space of all of these years have gone by. All of these years have gone by. And if they were not, pursuing this as they could have all of these years, then at this point in time now they're going to, drudge it up. I'm not saying that they're right for feeling any type of way about it, but I'm just basically saying that I just feel that them pursuing this anymore, and this attorney who is the executor of the state is basically saying he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that they don't get anything. I don't really know. We'll see where it goes, but I'm just basically saying from the state of pursuing peace and, hey, whatever they want to feel about OJ, and if they feel that he did it or if he knew who had it done or knew any whatever, he was the one that wrote the book If I Did It, which I felt was stupid. But at any rate, I'm just saying, if they feel that he's burning in hell because he had something to do with it or if he did it, let God handle it. And don't pursue this any further if you want peace, because I don't really know how much more they are going to be able to obtain if they pursue the rest of the judgment. And so I just thought this story was extremely interesting, especially the fact that OJ put a clause in there to say that if anyone tries to stake a claim to his estate or feels that they had the right to anything as an heir or sought to establish a claim on the will, they would get no more than $1. Like, this definitely sounds like a vindictive person. And him making sure that over the years, everything that he got paid, he was paid in cash. I think Aretha did the same thing. But we already know Aretha, she wasn't involved in anything like this. But from what I've heard about her, anytime she would perform or do any type of work, she stipulated that she was always paid in cash. Anyway, just wanted to talk about that. Would love to know what you guys think about it, so you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.